Put in here. Hi, everyone. If I could spell it right. Okay. So I'm live there, and now I'm back here on Facebook, and I'm going to say, hi, everyone here. And then click away. So, good evening, and I am probably going to pay a little bit more attention to my YouTube page for a moment. I'm going to go back and forth, and I just want to say hello. Let me go ahead and turn off the keyboard out of my way. And well, it is Tuesday. Hello, Jen. I'm hoping I can reach out to you later tonight. Click on that if it is okay. And so then I also, we have some other people as well. Yay, yay. So I took a little bit longer coming on. It's clearly something coming through. And so my question that I put in for the video, and that's also on streaming on YouTube as well, on our Divinely Love Spiritual, well, I'm sorry, our Divinely Love Global Spiritual Development Group YouTube page as well. And so I'm just clicking back and forth. But I asked, it's Tuesday takeaways. So what is it that we need to know and grow from today? And that was my question. And I don't really know why. I'm really interested to see how what what the messages are. I guess I should put the book out. I was about to shuffle the book. I guess that if that can show you energetically anything that if that lets you know, I'm just like so excited to get right into it. And I don't know why. I love my Empress on that side. Ace of Wands on this side, and I am going to just click and shuffle away. And all my stuff, and we already have one come right out. And where did it go? Oh, wow. Okay. So it is the very first card. It's a flyer. I had some flyers yesterday too. And so this is it. It is justice. And so I really, I like this. And I like that it's appearing in the upright position today. And I'm just going to actually double check that. Yes, because it was reverse for me yesterday. So I like it in the upright position. And it's very balanced, and I also like that because, the balance scales are also with Libra, and we have the new moon in Libra. And, I'm not sure, but I'm going to go ahead and let you know that we have this Julian, this wonderful astrologer who will be joining us as part of our team from Australia. And so he will be going on live, and I'm super excited to tune in for that. So I kind of wonder if that is why I get this symbol right now. I don't really get it really. Well, I guess I can say that it's very balanced right now. I want to say that. I want to say it's not really what I want to say. So let me be clear on that. So what it is it's like our course is finally set right. That's what our direction. So if we were kind of zigzagging or not really sure, I feel it as saying, okay, that's all been resolved now, and the path has been cleared. At least that's the sensation I'm getting at the moment. Now I'm going to shuffle because that was my flyer, and we'll see. I am clicking back and forth. If I was probably 30 years younger, I'd have him in on both screens or somewhere else. Okay. I actually want to refocus my thought process there for a moment. The direction. I want to make sure the reading is for the global collective, um, and not just for a particular individual. And so I just want to set that straight. All right. Taking those deep breaths, just so you can really focus on the balance. And letting me know energetically to be able to receive. Okay, so our next card is the Empress, which originally I think I showed you was on the bottom. And so we have the Empress here, another major arcana, the number 3. So we have set our path course, and we are abundantly. I'm so sorry, Luna's just chased one of my kitty cats, and that was Vicky because the other two are up here. Anyways, so the Empress number 3 is very much, that feminine energy, and we are now there's this abundance coming forward where we are also able to really share and to share that. And I want to, you know, I don't always mention it on this card, but on this one, I really want to touch in. So if you look at the child, and if you look as her hand is almost going in to the Empress heart, and then it kind of fades into this red. So I look at it also as such a loving, unconditional, a child's love, taking on that child's heart and love, with that great abundance. I don't think that's anymore. I think I'm supposed to move on to my next section that I have. The last few days, the cards have been rather specific with me. Um, and what I mean by that is, like, lots of times I'm told to just kind of just the weight of the deck really shows me like where I'm supposed to split it or whatever it is. And then, but lately it's been like you're going to take one card from the top here, and I want the bottom card here, and it's well, I'm laughing. I because I just love it when the universe wants to play with me. Um, because then I'm worthy, right? We are worthy. Well, we actually, I'm going to rephrase that because I don't need that. I'm trying to correct myself on those type of things. And I was actually having that conversation with someone earlier about making sure that they always feel worthy in their service. So now I'm going to just move on. And so then we come up after we have this Empress 3, we come back into these 3 of Wands where we have the opportunities towards us. So I really find this to be rather beautiful um, in its sense because it's like, for looking at this, and if you've been struggling for a while to try to figure things out, or you're seeing the crossroads and you're not really sure which way. And there may even be more than one set of crossroads. And so in this way, it's like, we're finally we're set right with our justice card. At least that's how I'm feeling. We have the abundance and we have all the opportunity to grow and share it. And oh my goodness, wow. Okay. Well, I definitely nailed that one. Take it. And then we're coming in, wow, with all this emotion in the Queen of Cups. And so this is really, which is, I find it interesting because obviously I had a very physical sensation just a moment ago with that other card, and then this one, the Queen of Cups comes up, and the cups are the water element, but they're also really associated with our emotions and everything else. And the Queen of Cups is really, well, she's empathic, right? And she's connected to her spiritual intuition, and she understands that. And so there's great compassion with and love with those emotions, helping to take care of others. Um, Definitely moving in the direction of the others. And then we're coming into the Page of Coins or the Pentacles, which is really our connection with the earth. And then when we're working, and it's also, it could really be worth possessions, work, different things like this. And when we're coming into the page or the princess, however you want to look at it, this deck sometimes chooses not to define gender within the cards. And so we're looking here and we always have to study, and we have to be practical. And so even though we know more, there is still more to know, right? Because we don't know what we don't know. It's very, I like the image of it. Oh, is this for us? This for us. This one is not for us. Should I keep going this side and this side? Okay, so it switched on me, and we're going to remove that. Oh my goodness. So we're going actually in from the sort of the Page of Coins, we're going into the Eight of Cups. And so sometimes as we go through, when we go through all of this stuff, we do sometimes have to make, well, there's sacrifice involved, especially when we have to work on holding in more energy, or um, receiving, accepting, uh, however however you wish. Our bodies react uh, unexpectedly sometimes when when the universal energies are shifting. And I think that's what's coming through, which is kind of so. Even though we have the opportunities and we have to do all of that, we do still have to we do sometimes have to make sacrifices, right? And so when we make those decisions for the crossroads, um, we're we're there is something that will be sacrificed, right? Because there's something that we're choosing to leave behind there. And then, of course, it was on the bottom of the deck when I laughed earlier. And of course, it shows up right again with us here, which is the Ace of Wands, um, which is about acting now and not wasting any more time. Really having faith in yourself to move forward. So, and this is the spiritual world, and I've said it before that, and learn from my lessons. I always like to say, if you can learn from someone else, do it so you don't have to go through it yourself. And so, if you want to learn from me, um, so if you just wait around, and you don't act when you're supposed to act, the universe just picks someone else to do the act, and then you're like, I wanted to do that. But so it's, you have to do it. Hmm. Yeah, I'm just shuffling along. Let me check once more, going over onto YouTube, seeing how things are going over there. And we are going to move back. What do we need to grow from? How can we grow? How can we grow from these lessons? The Seven of Cups keeps popping up for me. Seems to keep showing up in the deck. But I'm going to allow it to show up in another way. But the Seven of Cups is usually be careful what you wish for. And I always laugh at that because, again, another very well lesson learned. And yes. So remember, manifestation is very much valid and can be powerful. So you want to be clear. Be clear with what you're asking for. But most important, always be grateful. There's so much to be grateful for. How many more cards? One, two. Okay, so this is going to be a single card, kind Read. And we go into the Queen of Wands. Passion, inspire, and truth. So I think I am, well, I'm going to make my own little summary here. And I'm going to say that it's when it comes to that justice card and it comes to the balance, um, it's time to choose the path that you know you're supposed to be choosing. There may have been hesitation, but there's confirmation there. And then clearly with the abundance, so of the justice, let me go here. And also that I do feel it's really associated with the new moon, which is the new moon in Libra, which is all about balance. That's tomorrow. New moon is all about new things and new intentions. And wow, and what we need to know, right? What was the question? What does the universe want us to know and grow from today? And I think it's letting us know that tomorrow we need to get going, right? Because we have the abundance, we have the gratitude, we have the opportunity with the Three of Wands. And then it is very much within the spiritual world. I do believe this very much because we're coming in with the Queen of Cups. So it's asking us to tune in to our spiritual intuitions. It's asking us to look in, to be compassionate with our empathy. And that's not also just towards others, that is towards us as well. Because with empaths, we can absorb a lot. And we do so with some sacrifice. There is some parting. There's some letting go. So that's there a little bit. There is that little bit of sacrifice, but but it's meant to be. And then we come in really with that Ace of Wands, which is saying, okay, so we know now that we're going through this path, and it's saying get busy, just go ahead and do it. Don't just keep sitting there going in circles. Um, just move about and get on in with it. And then we come right into the Queen of Wands. And then which I am told is the last deck. I'm going to clarify if there's any other decks I should be using or other cards. But we're looking right now at the Queen of Wands, which is going all the way back into that passion, inspiration, and truth. And this is very much that feminine energy. Um, and truth is so important. But what I really love about this is because I think we're asked to choose our path with which our passion is on. And I really feel that that's what it is we're being guided to go for which is our truth, for what is our truth within us. And everything is there for us to do that. So that is what I am feeling for the evening, for this Tuesday takeaway, which I find to be very good. And we're just going to wait and see. And then I'm going to come back in. I want to just make sure if there's any more cards I should be reading. Is there any other oracle decks? Anything else I should be reading from? The animal spirit. Okay, so give me one moment because, well, that deck is under my computer. So let's see how talented we are this evening to balance and say hello. Charlie is on top. Pepper is in the middle. This is my wonderful family. of my kitty cats. And then you're hearing Luna and Bo in the background because it's starting to become that active evening playtime. And of course, okay, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Ah, and here we go. Okay. So I always have things. So this one popped up and it says, so the motivational quote is creativity is intelligence having fun by Albert Einstein. And the mindfulness suggestion is make the most of your lunch break. Get away from work, go for a walk, and feel refreshed for the afternoon. And that one is on the back. And I find that to be also really refreshing because even with the other cards, we're reminded that we do need to ground. Um, and yes, we need to, go for a walk, breathe fresh air, get in touch with nature, get our feet into the earth, or at least our heart, right? We can even just take that breath and imagine our feet just sinking into the sand or the dirt or the earth and the trees and just feel all of that would be pretty amazing. Okay, so to recap, I'm limited on space here. So I'm going to go through real quick on the tarots for the cards. I did already do a summary, but I'm going to put them aside. So the first card was Justice, number 11. Second card was Empress, number 3. Third card, Wands, 3. The fourth card was the Queen of Cups. The fifth card, the Eight of Cups. And then the sixth, Ace of Wands. And lucky number 7, Queen of Wands. Just really interesting. Fire, water. Fire, water, spiritual realm, emotions, and major arcana. That, which is what in the decks today. So I'm going to go ahead and put those aside. And Dan Spirit deck. This was my very first, and I love this deck. It's the Kim Crane's Animal Spirit, the Wild Unknown. 2 feet, 4 feet, scales are hide. May our minds stay open and our wings span wide. And I love that. With the birds. All right, here we go. What is it that we need to know and grow from? Or what is it? What message do you want me to deliver? Oh my goodness, that's way too many. Okay. Well, a bunch of cards fell down. And they fell face down, but then the elk card was there face up. So I told you they've been acting really weird with me these days. I do read from this book for these because well, I can't memorize it all. Well, it's not even that. It's that sometimes I feel like, especially with these, sometimes there's particular messages or the words are interpreted differently for everyone else. So the elk, stable, resilient, headstrong, the father. The great elk represents the earth element in its masculine form. This means it provides underlying support and stability amidst life's many changes. An elk personality, whether male or female, is fully established in themselves and knows their core values. They become known and respected for acting in ways that uphold those values. Sometimes the elk's ego can become inflated, but for the most part, they make damn good fathers, mothers, lovers, and friends. The world needs more elk energy. So when it's in balance, it's supportive, it's kind, it's consistent. When it's out of balance, it might be a little bit pretentious. I need water. All right. So I don't know if that's the elk card that fell again. Yes. One, I'm coming in here. Just gonna reshuffle and back here. I'm so sorry. I feel something and I'm just trying to. So I just feel a rather, I don't know, I just feel something rather powerful. One card. Okay, there's more than one card. And this is like some, wow, this is some energy coming in. So we have the turtle here. And I do love turtles. Ancient soul, grounded, trusting, at home in the self. It is wonderful being in the presence of a turtle personality. Like the beaver, the turtle has a strong relationship with the earth and water elements simultaneously. This helps to ground and connect them to the deeper truths of life, no matter where their travels lead them. Turtle energy is behind all great writers and storytellers as they collect life experiences under their shells for later use. The most potent turtle energy helps us close all the other books and begin to to tell our own true tale. So I find this very much more of a affirmation, confirmation, how you want to look at it, as to as to, I'm so, um, so there's something different happening to me right now. And yes, and so I'm trying to, well, I'm just really trying to be with it here, and accepting it. The most turtle energy helps us close all the other books. And as I was saying that the affirmation was about how I was saying we know our truth, right? We know our passion, we know our truth, and we know the direction we have to take. There's no more putting around about that. It's just like it's right there. It's there for us to seize. The opportunity is there. It's in the truth, and not not doing that, denying ourselves that is just yeah. So when it's in balance, it's peaceful, it's adventurous, and it's productive. When it's out of balance, it slows down to a halt. To bring it into balance, take an adventure. And then we're really moving through all the elements in here. But I wanted, I liked because I mentioned now before that even with the tarot deck, it was the sorry, cups and wands and spiritual realms. And but here we have the earth and the water. Um, and then actually the turtle is earth and water. And so and now we're coming in with the camel. And the camel's very much part of the fire energy of the earth, which is those wands. So it's oh my gosh. I usually don't watch anything that I record, and but I might go back because this one is wow. So resourceful, independent, knows oneself. The camel can handle absolutely anything, and um, I'm going to stop right there because I had said earlier that they always say only we're only given what we can handle, and then I always say, well, then the universe thinks I'm stronger than I am, and but we are, and it says the camel can handle absolutely anything, and so maybe that's really a better way to look at it. That um, we can. And so, as it carries a wealth of nourishment within, this wondrous creature is self reliant and handles challenge with ease, even in the face of excess heat, judgment, or anger. Um, I did have a lot. I did get very red there for a moment. The camel searches inside for the cool elixir of water to calm the situation. The camel represents the ultimate form of bringing opposites into balance, fire and water, and being responsible for one's own reactions. The camel is a wonderful traveler and is especially fond of trips to faraway lands. So we're in balance, calm, content, sparkle in the eye. When we're out of balance, we're dehydrated and lack vitality and taking a pilgrimage. Um, Is there anything else for us? Or was that the last card? All right. So that is the conclusion of this reading, or so says the selenite pendant for this evening. And we want to thank you so much for tuning in to us this evening at Divinely Loved Tarot. That's divinelyloved-tarot.com For our website, you can find our Divinely Loved Global Spiritual Development group on YouTube. We are also part of Ramblin' Mike's Ramblin' Nation, and we will be doing a meet and greet in Palm Coast, Florida, November 6th. So we do hope to see you there. Julian will be joining us on our team. I'm super excited. I hope you are as well. And really, well, that's what I have to take away from this Tuesday. And I hope that you've learned something, and I hope you've been able to grow from it. And I certainly have. So, as always, pure thoughts, loving words, compassionate heart, and with love and light, I bow in gratitude. Um, Very beautiful reading. Get a hold to grab onto your coattails and fly. Love you. Bye, YouTube. And there goes more cards.